morning.
Good morning. What?
I haven't seen you with your hair down in a while.
Haven't taken a shower in a while. Where you been gone?
So?
Why is it so important to have my hair down?
Doing something special today.
Getting her chomped. So we finally got an appointment. Our brush was kind of beat up. That's spent lots of money for a brush handmade in Italy, and it lasted no time at all, and their customer service, well, was non-existent. So we're just about due for a new brush, but I figured it'd be cheaper to just get my hair cut. Not really. Actually, what was it, a couple weeks ago, I got back from Amber's memorial service, and so it's very long. I put up with it for what, 3 years? Just over 3 years.
At this length.
That's kind of hard to.
Yeah. Let me move over here.
So I don't know how long it is, but long enough.
She'll measure it today and go through. And Amber lost all of her hair. So Josh just let his grow out, and...
Well, here's the thing. Everybody else was chomping theirs off, which I totally understand and respect, and it's kind of a unity thing, but then shortly after that, I heard about how much wigs cost, and I was like, well, this makes no sense at all. Everybody's chomping off their hair, and then she's losing her hair, and I can't imagine what it feels like. I've never been in this position, but, you know, her hair was still gone, everybody else is growing back, and then she's looking for hair. Nobody's got hair because they just cut it off. So, and I think the wigs were hundreds of dollars. Anyway, so that's what started it. I didn't tell anybody until, well, the week she died, I guess, pretty much. So anyway, we'll ask the beautician more, but I think it's going for Wigs for Kids, which Amber and Ron have 3 beautiful children, 2 boys and a little girl, Gracie. And so yeah, hopefully it'll help out some kid in need or adult. Doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, so we'll see what comes of it and where it can go.
Erin had to look at some photos to see what she wanted my hair to look like afterwards because she couldn't remember what it looked like when it was shorter. This is definitely the longest it's ever been. I don't know that it'll ever be this long again. It was a bit to deal with, especially in the shop, because they had to have it all tied up. But we got an appointment in about half an hour, so we gotta get you up.
Okay.
Ciao for now.
Ciao for now. Got it all up in the bun now.
I couldn't deal with it down.
We're just arriving. This here is Highliner Salon Studio, a place in Homer. My friend Kayana recommended, specifically for the Wigs for Kids. Get the king's chair in the middle.
Kind of a queen's place, I think.
Hi.
So is it okay if Erin records this?
Absolutely.
Well, yeah.
You can hang your stuff right there too.
Thank you. It's been kind of a long process.
Okay.
And made a lot of excuses
Okay.
along the way because I didn't want to tell anybody why we were growing it up.
Okay.
So, anyway.
You're donating it, right?
Yes.
Okay.
What's your name?
Brittany.
Brittany?
Yes.
Brittany, I'm Josh.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Brittany. Oh, my name is Erin.
Erin, nice to meet you.
Yeah, so, my cousin's wife found out she had cancer right after the birth of her third baby.
Oh no.
And, so,
Oh jeez.
that's been, well, she just passed away a couple weeks ago.
Oh.
And so it's been just over 3 years, right?
3 hours, yeah.
So yeah, we've made all sorts of excuses. Being too busy, which actually looks somewhat good.
Yeah.
I tried to leave it down, but couldn't deal with it. I get it.
Okay, so how short are you wanting to go?
Aaron looked at pictures. It's been so long since you've
Do
seen
you
it.
have pictures like of what you guys are thinking, or?
No,
It used to
but
have-
just enough so like before my bangs, I mean,
Okay.
it probably came down here, but the whole length of the top was like that, and then you can just bring it up to that.
Okay,
So-
so you like it shorter on the sides and then a little longer on the top?
I don't know, not necessarily. What do you want?
It was all pretty consistent.
It was all pretty consistent.
Yeah, it was all
Oh,
pretty
like-
It's always scissor cut.
Okay, scissor cut, perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
So do you have to do something to prepare it for a wig, or?
No, I will just braid it and then we will cut it.
Oh, really?
Yep,
That's it.
and then you send in the braid. Do you guys have are you using someone or are we sending it in?
I think you're sending it in to,
Okay.
is it Wigs for Kids?
Okay.
Yeah,
I
I
think
thought that
he
was
saying it.
pretty fitting for the little ones.
Yes.
How old are they? 3,
7.
7 and 10? 7 and 11?
Okay.
So they're pretty young.
Okay.
Almost as long as my braid.
So it took you 3 years to grow it this long?
Yeah, but it was right short.
Wow.
But,
It's pretty quick to get this long. Okay, ready?
yeah. Aaron's face.
We're not shy going at this, huh?
It's gonna be pretty tough to cut.
Wow.
You're gonna have to sharpen your scissors.
Right? Okay.
Woohoo, just like that.
Oh, that's a genius idea, just to braid it.
Yeah, they like it sent in braided.
Do you know what they do after that?
I don't
No idea.
know.
What was the average or the needed length?
I believe it's 8.
And then they,
This was, let's see. About 15, 16 inches.
15, 16?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so you just like it to be long enough to come across here, but like all one scissor cut.
Yeah, is that what you want?
All right, let's
I
wash.
guess we
That's
can
kind of
start.
fun.
Yeah, let's wash it.
Yeah,
Come on over.
probably pretty easy. Brittany, are you from here?
I am not. I've been here about a year now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm from Northern California.
Okay.
Far northern. My husband commercial fished out of Kodiak and Adak for like 11 years and always wanted to move to Alaska, and I was kind of scared
Really?
to leave family. We have 4 kids.
Oh, wow. So what do you think now?
I love it. I wish I would have came 10 years ago with him.
Isn't that funny how it works?
Yes. Should have listened.
Looks like I got a new man on my hands. Never thought a haircut could be such a big change, but Josh even feels it in his beard.
Aaron's going through withdrawals right now. She's having a harder time with this than I am.
You just got a new style. It's like I gotta give you a new name or something, a nickname.
She's kind of upset she doesn't have her happy hippie husband anymore. Yeah, I was telling her I don't notice it in my hair as much as I do my beard because it was so long every time I turned, I could feel it. And now I don't. Don't feel it. So you chomped it off.
She did a fine job. It was a lot of extra work with the...
Yeah, really nice lady. Brittany.
Okay, anything else? Close out this session?
Not sure. I probably would have been interesting to see how it felt being really long and swimming. Because I never really... Last summer we didn't do much swimming. It was too cold. And we were just running around like crazy.
Yeah, it's a lot of work though, even when I went swimming, like in the pool, and just to have the long wet hair.
Well, I think a lot of it is, for me, the time. I'd rather brush your hair than mine. And it's tough when it was working. Like sometimes it gets so filthy that it took me forever to scrub it out. I was surprised she said that it was pretty long for 3 years.
Yeah, I guess it was pretty long for 3 years.
You know, I mean, I don't have any idea what it normally would take, but and she didn't cut that much. I thought she would have put it up here and cut it so you got more of the top and the bottom.
Yeah, but it sounded like...
She braided it right from the bottom. I thought that was a little different, but I mean, I'm sure that's standard procedure in order to get the braid done correctly.
It sounded like there were plenty... The length was there of what was needed.
Yeah.
And it really tapered down, you know, so even if they take from the top 8 inches.
It's now coming on lunchtime. We got a tremendous amount to do because we've got to get everything packed up and the trucks washed up and put away because we head out of town tomorrow morning. Oh, we got to go check in for our flights.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not going to look like a license. They're probably not going to let me on.
Oh, honey. Good thing you didn't cut off the beard. At least you have some of that trademark.
Of course, my passport is without a beard at all, I think.
Could be.
Because it always makes for great conversation. They open it up. Quite shocked. So yeah, we're going to giddy up, get going on packing. Gotta go down to the creperie, Honey Bistro.
Wild Honey Bistro.
And I don't know what else.
We'll have to look at the list. Okay.
Ciao for now.
Ciao for now.